folks, it's a new day, Monday fun day, just another Manic Monday, and we're headed to go get a stack of flatbeds on the show, on the Chad Keegan YouTube channel show. Got the old Chad Keegan Go Truck Yourself shirt on today, and look what we're pulling, a fresh stack of two stack of flatbeds. There's a bulkhead on here and a travel box, toolbox, and the mounting bracket that I had to do too. They said I only needed 4 straps, so I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because I don't want the tires bouncing around from the spring ride. Other than that, it's good. That thing was kind of a pain in the butt, didn't want to damage it or anything. This trailer is brand freaking new and fresh, so oh, that's nice. Look at nail right in there. Get that out of there. Good thing that was just in the rubber, not anywhere else. You know what I mean? That's the last thing I want is a brand new trailer failure on a Monday. After the good show in Crossville, Tennessee at the semi-casual, like always. Bunch of comments on the I Love Cooter sticker. Big shouts to Sven, the Sweden trucker, because he gave that to me. And people just love that sticker. But yeah, everything's fresh, ready to go, all hooked up. Flashers on. These things all going out to 75, dropping over to 40, and hitting 26 and going down. And we rolling through the good Smoky Mountains back here, so that'll be fun. And just creeping, taking our time. We'll try to get down there before they close. I think they close at like 4:30 or something like that. I think the GPS said 3:48, so I'll probably get there right around the time they close. May call them early, say, hey, can you have somebody stay so I can drop this and then bobtail out of there. If not, I'll find a comfortable spot for the night and drop them off in the morning. So that is what is going on today. Just cruising along here down 40, new speed ahead. Getting ready to come into the fun section over by Foothills Parkway, Gatlinburg, Smoky Mountains National Park. So just figured I'd kick you on for a minute. Probably throw you on when we go through the tunnel. We'll see. Truck's running good. It's 85, well, it was 85 out about a half hour, 45 minutes ago when I checked, but it felt like 88, so I can watch the temperature gauge fluctuate a little bit. Other than that, the truck's running fine. Stopped in Pioneer and grabbed a splash because that was right off 63 when I left Huntsville. I didn't necessarily need it, but I was probably gonna need it before I got there. And unfortunately, I don't know if I'll be able to deliver today because they say they close at 4:30. The GPS says 4:18. I'm sure I'll get held up somewhere. So I'm gonna call them. Once I get on 26 and know that I'm moving through everything, I'll probably give them a shout and see how late they'll be there. Because if they'll be there at least until 5, I'd be good. But if they say no, we're leaving at 4:30, I don't want to risk getting there at 4:35 and having to sleep out in their parking lot or something. So, all right, I got back down. It says 55. 55. 60 miles to Asheville. Once I hit that, I'll be 26 south, ready to rock and roll. So, stop one more time on 26, and that's when I'll call them. I'll hit a rest area up quick, give them a shout, check my straps, tighten anything I need to. I mean, when I'm turning and stuff, I can look back and see everything. I don't see no wobbling or nothing, so everything should be okay. For the crap I've got on there, at least, you know. they got done on 26 here in Asheville. Last time I come down here was last year in like October when I was sick as a dog. I delivered that bottom hopper up in Michigan. Then I ran over to like Grand Ledge area or something like that and grabbed a carnival ride and brought it down. Well, there was no brakes on the shit, so I had to adjust the brakes and there was a bag missing. There was a box that was hanging down. I had to strap up. Pain in the ass. And then I got stuck around Corbin, Kentucky in traffic for 2 hours slugging that heavy ass thing up the side of the fucking mountain. And I had to run it through here Saturday evening. Went and dropped it. My friends come and brought me some soup. I said, man, they're like, we'll buy you anything. I'm like, dude. I said, I want some soup. I don't feel good. So they brought me some soup to Fairgrounds, and then I went and hung out there. Then the next day I ran over to Orangeburg and grabbed a couple loads later that night and ran them to somewhere else, and then I dropped them. And then the next day I was at Atlanta Motor Speedway grabbing loads and running them over to Statesboro. Right lane closed. This must be where the traffic's at. What's up with these pickup trucks and why they're sitting here slugging out behind this fucking guy. You'd think they'd go around them. Are you okay? You're getting off there. So I'm in West Columbia or some other little small town by here, and just having a Buc-ee's. I was out back talking to a guy. He's got a King Corso that's brindle. We were sitting back here talking, and this big mama just pulled up next to me, J-Hop, and I heard something. She got out of her truck and she went up front, probably go take a shower or something, and I heard something spewing on the fucking ground. I'm like, what is going on? And this chick got a diesel leak straight out of her tank. I'm gonna get your eyes on this, because I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. And I don't know if she knows or not, but look at that puddle right there on the ground. How do you not notice that? So I get down and I look and I see it's just draining out. And then I look over here and this bracket must be bent, because there's a couple ratchet straps and whatnot holding in. There's a pinhole from the bolt right in the aluminum tank that I don't know if she knows about or not, but the boy's either going to be smelling diesel all night or going to have to move, and I'm going to have to drive through that shit, which ain't going to make me happy, but I can clean my truck. I know how to do that. But I just thought, Judas Priest, I'll get your eyes on this. I'll probably wait until she comes out and be like, hey, look, you're leaking diesel fuel all over the place. You should probably get this taken care of, because kindly draining crap all over the ground, and you can see all the splatter from this truck all over the place. You wonder what this is coming from. Look at that stuff just draining out there. Insanity. Do not do a pre-trip. Do not check your truck. Come on, folks. Let's do a better job at taking care of our equipment out on the road, because that's the kind of crap that nobody wants to drive behind and get splattered by. That's blowed out too up there in the back. Ugh. Yeah, I had 2 people come up and tell me they like my truck and check it out and stuff so far. Man, just look at that drainage here. I was transferring the media from the semi-casual show while I was back here talking to him, and by the time it finally got done, she was already inside, so I couldn't even go and chase her down because I didn't realize what was going on until I checked out the situation. And her mirrors blowed out in front. Gross. Do not want to be smelling diesel fuel all night. There's a Walmart right down the road, honestly. Let me get some food and slide down there. So I was in Pioneer, Tennessee earlier and grabbed that splash, and for some reason my points and shower didn't go on my card. So I was telling the lady about that when I was grabbing a couple buckies earlier, and she's like, hey, bring the receipt in, I need the barcode and I'll manually add it for you. I'm like, cool. So I went up there to find this gal that drives this J-Hop Truckin Incorporated truck, and I was explaining to the gal at the counter that what was going on, because she was getting ready to load my stuff, and I told her about what, you know, the leak and everything, and she was like, well, how do you take care of that? I said, we need to get some kitty litter or something. So there was a gentleman outside smoking on his break, and there's that little mobile trailer over there that there was some kitty litter bagging. So we grabbed 2 bags, we rode on the Cushman down here, and I helped him dump the stuff. And I said, I don't even think she knows, and she was in the shower, so the gal was looking for her, but she's like, yeah, I can't even say nothing to her because she's in the shower. I'm like, exactly. But we came out here with 2 things, and we just did this, so now we're gonna clean it up, and I mean, best we can. Hurry out of the shower. So yeah, that's it for me and the truck stop nightmares. We gotta get this chick out of here. Guy just come over, he's like, I'm gonna try and rush her out of the shower. I'm like, good luck. But I said, when she leaves, man, just bring some more floor dry. We'll throw a cone here and we'll get it taken care of. Because they don't have a push broom to be able to spread the stuff out. But, I mean, where it's at, you should absorb it and stop some of the bleeding. Because that's horrible. It's horrible. Check your equipment. That's all there is to it. Check your equipment. She's leaving now. Listen to that fucking jalopy. Listen to that truck. When I was talking to a guy, he's got a big ass King Corso, and we were sitting back here when she pulled up, and I thought, God damn, that thing sounds horrible. Listen to that BOS. That thing's a hunk of junk, man. Ain't leaking, baby. She don't damn pee. Good hump day morning. Look at the view over here. It's beautiful. On 25E right off 81, headed north, gonna pop off on Corbin and jump on 75. I've got me a 53-foot walking floor I picked up at Greene County Landfill, going up to Owasso, Michigan, to Specialty Services or some shit like that for who knows what, but it's a 2007. Got a hold of the broker yesterday when I was down in Columbia, talking to him for a little bit, and you know, just said, hey, look, because I mean, the thing had been on there for like a week, and I was like, what's the situation with it? What's the tires like? Give me a contact number so I can call somebody and talk to them, get more information. Got everything I needed. Pulled up the Bulls Gap last night and stayed there must have jinxed myself because I blew a tire. Probably 15-20 minutes after I set the camera down, I was going around a curve, and next thing you know, it blew out on me. Recap blew off, so that's fun. I was 8 miles away from a tire shop in off 25 here, so I'm headed there. I called them up. They said they don't have any mobile service, and they were too busy to send a manager out or anything. So I said, well, I'll just limp it up there. So just running about 40 miles per hour to get it there, so nothing else happens, and make sure it's okay. Good thing is it's an outside tire, not an inside tire. Did have to cut a section of wires off that was flapping around and sticking out. Other than that, it's holding on pretty good. I thought maybe one time it was gonna go off, but I stopped and checked to make sure it wasn't going on towards the inside or causing any damage to any other tires after I moved it a little bit. So get that taken care of and get moving again down the road, and that's nice truck in mine. Come on. Well, we're rolling again. Got the tire changed out in New Tazewell at Imperial Transport. Had to make a few different calls to get a hold of them, but somebody gave me their number, and I ended up bobtailing back over there because I limped that truck into that trailer into town, in the place that I was going to, Borders. Told me they didn't do big trucks, and I was like, well, I talked to the lady, and she said that did trailer tires, and I told her it was for a semi, but it's what it is. Met the nicest guys over there, though. They hooked this guy up. They put on a damn near brand new 1122R Michelin steer tires, same tires I run on Frank, and he told me that they just run locos, so when they get them with that, they'll take them off. And they was sitting in there because he's like, you want a new tire or used? And I said, used will be fine, just give me the best one you got. And he rolled those out, and he says, will this work? And I'm like, that thing doesn't look like it's even got any miles on it, because it was gorgeous. And I'm like, yeah, steer tires are better than anything else, so yes, that'll be perfect. So got that taken care of, sat over there and shot the shit with him a little bit, waited for the guy to make the payment, and then I was out. So it's cool. It's always nice to make new contacts and BS with people, especially they love the truck because they Kenworth guys, they had some Kenworth trucks out in their lot, a couple newer Pete's and stuff like that. So that's Truckin. Now I'm headed north, back to headed north, so we'll see what happens next. Wish me luck. Whipping down in here, got a big old mud hole, man. Look at that. Oh man, hopefully we don't get stuck in that damn mud hole. Can potholes for days back. And what's going on? I'm just sitting here up in Perry, Michigan. Just got done doing a Truck Parking Club on-site location review, and walked around the store and talked about what kind of stuff they had in there, man. Because if you like to drink by any chance on your time off when you're coming to a truck stop or something, they've got the hookup in there, man. They've got liquor, beer, you name it. They've got everything. Wine, there's a restaurant in there, there's a sub shop in there. They offer a lot of stuff. So Perry, Michigan at the Road Trip Oasis, Jersey Giant Subs. Mud Flap app in there. They've got Diesel Life Apparel. They've got Big Rig Tees in there. They've got logs. They got antennas. They got everything you want to make your semi, you know, if you have something that goes wrong with it. But yeah, just scan the QR code for the truckparkingclub.com, and there's a bunch of signs all over out here that you can sign it, or you can scan and text to pay, so you can sleep overnight here, because there's really not a ton of free parking around here. I just delivered that trailer up in Owasso, Michigan, and I'm getting ready to head back to the house because I don't see anything on the load board. So I just figured I'd drop back down in here, because I did stop in here this morning and grabbed a quick splash for the truck through the Mud Flap app, and now I'm getting ready to boogie on home because, well, it's getting ready to be holiday weekend, so it's what it is, man. And I really don't plan on, or even want to sit in the truck up in Michigan for a day waiting for a load, because I'm only 130 miles away from the house, so less than that actually. So I'm just gonna scoot on back home, and that's exactly why I pulled that load up here, to make sure I could do that, so I can get back, cut the grass, work on Frank, hang out with Kim, find a load for Tuesday, and just take advantage of that. Plus there's a fair. Maybe we'll do some truck pulling Saturday night. I don't know. I'm gonna get a hold of my buddy and talk to him, because he usually does that, and we'll see what happens. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this trip. I'm sorry it was a short one, but you know, it's just what it is. Sometimes I'm busy. Like I had that blowout yesterday, met those fantastic people in New Tazewell. Benji, big shouts to him and the guys at the shop for changing that tire out for me real quick. Went and dropped that trailer, got paid, went to a complete mud hole at the receiver, because it was a scrapyard basically, and they do garbage pickup. So I was able to run uptown. There was a shell with the tall bays, pull the truck in halfway, wash off the cab, turn it around, wash off the back, get all the mud, grime and stuff off from going in there, check out my tires, make sure I didn't pick up or cut any when I was pulling in. But you know, sometimes that happens. So yeah, if you're ever in Perry, Michigan, look up this place, and I highly suggest stopping in here. So hopefully you guys like, share, subscribe, and until then, you know what we say, we will see. And if you don't like it, buy an old truck like this and go truck yourself. I guess that's why when I go through the scale house, they just wave me on, because my stuff is clean and super mean. This guy over here is giving me the thumbs up walking by. Yeah, these folks down here like this old truck. This old truck, man.